And one of the things that, it just happens in every town is buildings get older.
Yeah.
And, we have, Memorial Hall is probably in need of some help. And
Yeah.
I think you mentioned at least one of the firehouses.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Particularly Central Fire. I mean, so this is one of the things I say when people ask me about community and changing. It's like, it's not that I'm just about change, it's just that change is inevitable.
Yeah.
If we sit still, we're going to get older, and the building around us is going to start getting,
And we're not going to be the
down.
number one zippity-doo-dah town.
Right.
Right?
So
we're going to lose that.
We have to invest in ourselves as a community, and I think we, as the city, capital C city, owe it to the community to really be honest about where we're at with a lot of our facilities. Our central fire station is in really poor shape. The other two fire stations are in better, but still not great condition. And it breaks my heart when I see sort of like
Makeshift
accommodations for our firefighters who are there, for 24-hour shifts and putting their lives on the line. Similarly, things like we're in the queue for a library grant. I don't know if you've ever struggled to find a meeting space in the community or wished that we had more of that kind of thing, or been to libraries in other communities. Like, we have an amazing, gorgeous Carnegie era library building. But we are actually in line for a grant to help us renovate some of the more recent additions that were done in the 1960s, while keeping the Carnegie era building, so that we have a more 21st century facility. Libraries, it's funny, I think people really do understand, but I'll just reiterate, libraries are as critical in the era of technology as they ever were. They're a place where people gather. Yep. It's a place where you can access materials at no cost. And it's a place for people who speak all languages, people who need a place to go after school.
They have those cute little programs for the kids.
They have, it's just such a central community facility. And so we're in line for a grant that requires a match from the city. We have these fire stations that need repairs. Our police building is not even handicap accessible, which I find particularly embarrassing. Memorial Hall is as much the gem of our city, but then if you look around the edges, there's a lot of wear and tear and water damage, and all of our buildings need a lot of TLC, to put it lightly.
Little love.
A lot of love. But I think what we need to do is have honest conversations with the community. Say, like, here's what these things will cost, and here are how we need to get ahead on the things we see as well as the things we don't see, like our water and sewer infrastructure, our roadways, which we see, but again, it's kind of a little out of sight, out of mind until you drive over that pothole, and then you have to get your car fixed, or there's so many things. And I think just having a clearer process for capital improvement planning, but one that invites community input and participation.
Yes, I think that's
that will
going to be lovely.
build the public trust.
Absolutely.
In those big expenditures that I know we're going to need to make.
So